Alright, dropshipping gang, welcome to our challenge of day 4, where I'm taking an eBay store that's currently making $0 and scaling it all the way up to making $1,000 to $3,000 every single month in net profit. Now, yesterday we had around 64 active listings. Today I've gone ahead and listed additional 64 items that are totaling up to 128 active listings that are currently running on our store today. Now, I have good news. We did make a sale. Okay, so let's give a pause ourselves. We were able to make one sale. Okay, but before I go on ahead and show you guys how to ship your first item, what I want to show you is something pretty cool, I guess. Okay, so let's go ahead to our performance and then traffic. Now, as you can see, my filtration is still set to past 30 days, which is telling me that show me all of the impressions and listing views and the quantity that I sold in the past 30 days. However, if you remember from the last day that we did our video, which is yesterday, right? Our listing views was 333. Now, we have 210, whereas we should have had more than 333. So what is happening with our store? This is where it gets tricky. Okay, this is a bit of an advanced topic, but I'm just going to spit out some game for y'all. Okay, so listen to me very carefully. eBay has two filtration systems. One of them is what they call a real-time filtration. Okay, that will look at the bots that are actively viewing your store or your listing, that are currently viewing it, and they will filter it out, and then they will reflect it onto our view by decreasing the view. Okay, so the first filtration, a real-time filtration, will identify the bots now. And they have a second stage filtration where the bots that have been passed or couldn't be identified by the first real-time filtration will get sucked out by the second filtration. If the first bot is missing it, if the first filtration is missing it, the second filtration is going to catch it and is going to remove it from your listing view count. That is the reason why we had more listing views yesterday in comparison to today. If you realize our click-through rate is actually gone down to 1%, okay, and yesterday it was 3.3%, so that 2.3% was actually coming from the bots, and eBay has identified it and it removed it from our listing view counts. Okay, it's not a problem because at the end of the day we made a sale. That's all it matters. Okay, and another important thing is the impressions, the listing views, none of these things actually matter as long as you're getting sales. Okay, so these impressions, these metrics are here so then you can track yourself. Okay, that's all it matters. All right, so moving on, let's go to our sale. How do we order? Two ways of ordering. One, if you're using manually, okay, you have to search up the item and you have to put in the buyer's details. The second way is if you're using an AI like myself, okay, which makes your life 100 times easier, you will just click on your listing, okay, you'll scroll down and then press on the settings, and then I'm gonna just go ahead and check a few things, right? I want to get a auto link order where I'm going to take a link from the bot. Okay, I'm going to copy the link, which is called auto link, and then I'm going to post it into my Chrome browser where my Amazon account is currently running. So then that link that I've just got from here will be identified by that bot, and then this order will be automatically ordered on Amazon for me without me clicking a button. All right, cool. So now let's scroll down, and as you can see, the item is going to be going tomorrow, 26th of March. So what I want to do is I want to place my order. Okay, so let's go ahead and place our order. All right, amazing. Now we have put through the order. The item is going to go there on the 26th. Okay, what I want to do is I want to write my message, which is already saved here. So I'm just going to copy the message. It's going to have the information of the buyer, the buyer's name, and blah, blah, blah. It's just thanking. Okay, so that's it. That's what we want to do. And we want to scroll up and we want to make sure that we're putting a note, okay? Because what you're going to realize is if you have multiple eBay stores and if you have multiple Amazon stores, you want to make sure that you know which Amazon store that you've ordered it from, okay? And this is how I like to do it. I like to write S, indicating that it was shipped, okay, and then number, the Amazon number, and I'm gonna write 5 in our case, okay. And when I've ordered it, 25th of March, when the buyer is going to receive it is 26th of March, and then I'll put my initials on it and then save it. That's it. Now the order has been done. So guys, today was pretty good. Okay, it was awesome. I'm excited to list another 128 items tomorrow, and then I'm going to keep doubling down until I reach a certain amount of listings. And after that, I don't need to track it, because if it's like 1,000, I can list 2,000. Who cares, right? At that stage, it's all about how fast your computer is. That's it for today's video. I will see you guys tomorrow.